Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing out there today? Hope you've been having a good week. I've pretty much been having a good week. Let's see, today's Friday, the 8th, and let's see. I've actually been having a good morning. I got up really early, and I was gonna go back to bed, but instead I started doing stuff around the house. But like yesterday, I did a lot of things. Worked on the car, went to Pick and Pull, went to Elk Grove to get these big old cylinders, propane tanks to get those like recertified and everything. And it was just a really progressive day. So I had a good day, which brings me to I just wanted to share with you because this is how I'm growing and what's going on with me. It's like my friend had said something to me. Of course, I've told you before, I'm staying somewhere and I have a really great support group. And he had made the comment as we were taking these cylinders because they're propane for the RV and stuff. And he says he wants to get the bigger tanks so that it lasts longer. He's all, not that you'll be there next year, at this time, but in case you are. Okay, now, at first that hit me. I'm like, I'm like, okay, now I've got to, now there's pressure. I've got to do this, this, and this. I've got to, that this is just the way my mind went at that split second. And it was really funny to myself because, I just went there. I'm like, yeah, it was a shock, but he didn't mean it that way, and at first that's how I took it. But I stopped and thought about it, and I didn't tell him how that made me feel, because like I said, I stopped and thought about it. And he didn't mean it like that, like, okay, you got to do this, this, and this, you'll be out by this time next year. No, but that's where I took it. And so I started thinking to myself, and I'm like, it's like I talked to my higher power about it, and my higher power's like, calm down, relax, take it easy, it's not even like that. So but I stopped and thought about it, and it was funny because on the same token, it's like this morning, for example, where I'm in there cleaning up and stuff, and we're checking on the pigeon. Yes, there's a pigeon, and the pigeon has its own room. And so we're in there, and of course, pigeons make a mess and stuff, so it used to be somebody's bedroom. But the pigeon's got like a cage, but it's, allowed to roam free. So anyway, he's telling me about how I can like start cleaning up that room and everything, and getting it ready to stay in. He's all, it would be a lot easier if you just stayed in this room, clean it up, and you could stay in here, and it would make things a lot easier than you having to stay out there. And he's like, I understand you got your space out there and this and that and blah blah blah, but it was like, from one extreme to the other, and it wasn't anything extremely extreme. It was just me. But today I was able to stop and think about it, and everything's okay. Whereas before, like I said, that first split second thought was like, okay, I gotta do this, and the stress level goes way up. And but like I said, I just kind of like laughed to myself, calm down. What are you doing? There is no stress time, anything like that. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, don't worry about it. It's okay. So, I just wanted to share with you that, hey, that's life. Life on life's terms. It's like something somebody says that's so small and, tedious, you'll blow up like to something really big, and it's not that big of a deal. You make more out of it than what it really is. So I wanted to share that with you. So if anybody's like going through stuff like that, just take a minute, step back and think about it before you get yourself all worked up and high blood pressure and drop and everything. So today it's like, it's beautiful outside. I hope it warms up. It was cold all night, and yes, I did use that heater and that propane, but I hope everybody has a good Friday, had a good week. has a good weekend. And even if you didn't have a good week, hey, just remember, I love you, God loves you, and somebody else out there loves you, and you're not alone. Another thing I wanted to bring across is, I've just been God's blessings, my higher power, which is God, and just the blessings. It's like something all day, every day, and excuse me, my phone, but it's just something. There's just always something, and it's a positive, and it's just a good feeling to know that no matter what's going on in my life, good or bad, that my higher powers got me covered. Trust me, not everything is always good in my life. I come across trials and tribulations, but now I deal with them on a whole different level. You know, and that's thanks to my higher power and the people I hang around with. I've had people come up to me just out of the blue and tell me, I love you, and for me, that's like that's different. Hopefully it's because they see how much I have, the Lord in me. Hopefully that's what that's all about. Besides the simple fact that we're supposed to all love each other, but hopefully it's because they see Jesus Christ shining through me, because He is a part of me. And like I said, that relationship, you got to have it with Him. It's an intimate, personal relationship, and everybody's got their own. Mine is, I'm telling you, I can't do anything without without God or Jesus Christ in my life, today. And I'm telling you, it pans true. So whoever or whatever you decide your higher power is, I urge you to kind of steer, towards God and Jesus Christ, because like my hat says, oh, wrong way. Like my hat says, Jesus is Jesus, one way, the only way. John 14:6, and it's like it says, I love Jesus, and on the back it even says, so, if I can get it in there right, and there we go, ta-da. So, Jesus, one way, it's the only way, okay? And I'm telling you, that is so true. So, I'm not pushing anybody. I'm just telling you what works for me. And again, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day out there. So if if you're not doing anything, get out there and enjoy the weather. Hopefully it warms up. But yeah, enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend. Everybody have a good weekend, and I will talk to you all later. I love you. My higher power, God, loves you, and I'm sure somebody else out there loves you. Remember, you're not alone. So, peace out. God bless. Love you guys. Oh, yes. Can't forget the smile of the day.